Good day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Presenting to you the 2021 Nissan Almera Turbo 1.0 VLP. And in this video, I'll show you the complete exterior as well as take you around the interior as well as show you all around the brand new Nissan Almera. So without further ado, let's begin today's video. So for the 2021 Nissan Almera range, you actually get three variants to choose from. You get the base VL variant, which is the base spec, and then you get the VLP, which is this is the mid spec variant, and you get the top spec VLT. The top spec VLT goes for 91,000 ringgit Malaysia. This VLP retails at 85,000 ringgit Malaysia, and the base spec VL retails at 80,000 ringgit Malaysia. So let's wait and see whether this VLP model is worth all that money. So let's start off with the exterior walkaround of the 2021 Nissan Almera 1.0 Turbo VLP. So this is the overall look of the brand new Nissan Almera. Overall, it looks really nice. It has better proportions compared to the previous generation Almera, and I really love the design. So let's start off with the front fascia of the car. So as you can see, this is the new front fascia of the 2021 Nissan Almera. Overall, it looks really sporty. I really love the design. It has good proportions. And I'm a big fan of this front end. It just looks really nice. So for the brand new Nissan Almera, you get the gloss black bit right there. You get this chrome bit which runs from the left all the way to the right. And as you can see, you get the Nissan badge in the center. And you may notice this Nissan badge is behind the laminated area. That's because this car is equipped with the intelligent forward collision warning and the intelligent autonomous emergency braking. So those two features are standard across the range from the standard spec to the top spec. So those two features are standard. And for the top spec, it adds on the blind spot monitoring system, rear cross traffic alert, and the 360-degree panoramic view monitor with the moving object detection. So overall, it's a great job done by Nissan Malaysia. So you get the autonomous emergency braking standard across the range, which is really good. So as for headlights, the Almera VLP, which is the mid spec, gets full halogen headlamps. You get halogen headlamps. You don't get LED daytime running lights. You get halogen indicators, and you get halogen front fog lights. Only the top spec gets full LED headlamps. So this is the halogen headlamps, as you can see. It will be better if you get the LED headlamps. It will make the car look more nicer, and the lights are brighter at night, which is a good safety feature. So this is the front portion of the car. Overall, it looks really nice. I love this orange paintwork. It makes the car stand out more. So as for rims, the Almera VLP gets the 16-inch rims, the dual tone design rims, the same ones that you find on the top spec VLT. So these are Continental Ultra Contact UC6 tires. The tires do measure 205, 55, R16. As you can see, the measurement right there. So these rims have a dual tone design as well. The Nissan badge is in the center right there. The rims do have a really nice detail as well if you go up close. So the Almera VLP loses out on the 360-degree camera. That is only reserved for the top spec VLT. But you still get LED indicators on the side mirrors. You lose out on the blind spot monitoring system as well. So you lose out on the indicator on the side mirrors. But for the mid-spec VLP, you get keyless entry as well for both front doors, and you get body-colored door handles. This is a very good improvement as well. Keyless entry is standard for the mid-spec and the top spec. So let me give you a side look of the car. Overall, the brand new 2021 Almera looks really nice. It has good proportions, and with this floating roof design, it makes it look a touch more nicer. It just looks really nice with the floating roof design. So as you can see, for the rear, you get your fuel door right there. Your rear rims are down there. Overall, it has a very nice design. So this is the rear end of the brand new 2021 Nissan Almera. What do you think of the rear end? Do let me know in the comment section below. So this is the rear end. Overall, it looks much more sportier. I really love the design. It's miles better compared to the previous generation Almera. And the rear end looks really nice. So as for tail lamps, The Almera VLP, the mid-spec, this gets 4 LED tail lights, it gets LED brake lights, but it still gets halogen indicators and halogen reversing lights. The tail lamps do have a very nice detail as well if you go up close. You get the Almera lettering, Nissan badge, this being the 1.0 Turbo, so you get a turbo badge right there. It's an all-new engine for the 2021 Nissan Almera. You get your rear fog light in halogen right there. Overall, it looks nice. You get a reverse camera down here. This car doesn't get the 360-degree camera. Instead, it gets a reverse camera. So this is the rear look of the car. Overall, it looks really nice. A big improvement compared to the previous generation model. So this is the rear look. That's the interior right there. Let me give you a sneak peek. If you can see it. Side mirrors. Keyless entry is right here as well. Now coming back to the front. So let's continue with the interior tour. So let's take a look at the engine bay of the brand new 2021 Nissan Almera. So the Nissan Almera is powered by a brand new engine. It's a 1-liter turbocharged engine producing 100 horsepower and 152 Newton meters of torque respectively. All the power is sent to the front wheels via a CVT, continuously variable transmission. So as you can see, this is the engine bay right here. This is the engine bay. Overall, it looks tidy. So let's take a look at the interior of the 2021 Nissan Almera 1.0 Turbo VLP. But before that, here is the key fob of the brand new Nissan Almera 2021. Overall, it's a really nice key fob. I love the design. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unlock it and take a look at the interior. The Nissan Almera VLP comes as standard with Nissan's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. So to lock the car, press this black button on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the black button again on any of the front door handles. So as you can see, this is the door cards. And that's the interior of the Nissan Almera 1.0 Turbo VLP. So on the doors, you get a speaker, you get a bottle holder and a storage area. Right here you have your mirror controls, window lock, central locking and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered. Only the driver's side gets a full automatic function in both directions. Chrome door handle, there's a real storage area right here, and you get this carbon fiber look-alike trim right here. You get Almera floor mats. You get the dual tone interior, the black on top with this white soft touch materials going around the interior. Headlight level adjustment lever, bonnet release lever, and pull this lever to release the fuel door. Pull this lever to release the boot lid. And the driver's seat in Nissan Almera 1.0 VLP. Just get 4 manual adjustments with all of the controls down there. This lever adjusts the seat back, this lever adjusts the seat height, while this bar down here controls the seat position. The seats in this car are finished in very nice black leather. They have a dual tone finish, so you get black and white leather on the sides. The Nissan calls it semi-bucket seats. They are really comfortable as well. So that's the interior right there. It looks really nice. From far it looks really nice as well. So let's step inside. So this is the driver's view of the interior. Overall it looks really nice. A major improvement compared to the previous generation Almera. And I really love the interior. So let's close the door. So to start the Nissan Almera, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Then put your foot on the brake, and then hit the start stop button located in the center console. As you can see, the animation right there, it looks really nice. You get the touchscreen coming into life. So for the instrument cluster, you get half analog and half digital. The speedometer remains analog, and this part is digital. So you can control it via the cell controls right here. So currently we are in the FM display. Hit the right, we're in your audio menu, so you can go through your fuel consumption, your information. You can go through your driving aids, your drive computer with your average fuel consumption and your driving data. You can go through your average speed, coolant temperature, and back to your driving aids. Go to the right to go through your different settings. Go through your settings and all that. Adjust your driver assistance, emergency braking, and your low temperature alert and all that. Customize the display, go through your vehicle settings, adjust the lighting, your turn indicators, locking, wipers. You have your vehicle settings, maintenance. You can adjust the clock, the driven units, and reset them back to factory settings. So hit it to the right to come back to your digital rev counter with your range right there. So the steering wheel in this Nissan Almera is of a flat bottom design, has a flat bottom design, is wrapped in leather. It features sport grips at 10 and 2, as well as contrast stitching going around the inner rim. So on the steering wheel, the left spoke houses the controls to control the digital display right there. These buttons, you have your volume controls, your play pause button, your back button. The VLP loses out on the cruise control, so you lose out on the cell controls right here. You get your voice control and your Bluetooth telephone control. You'll still get automatic headlamps, and on the right stock you have your light and indicator controls. As you can see, it has the triple turn signal as well. And on the left stock you have your wiper controls. Central locking. These car does come with power folding side mirrors. So let's move on to the center console. So before that, I want to mention this: the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever down here. So let's move on to the center console. Your hazard light switch right here. Your aircon vents. And this car comes with a touchscreen head unit with a 6-speaker sound system. Sounds really good. Sounds decent. It has really good bass as well. So overall, the sound system is quite good, and I have no complaints for the sound system. Currently, we are on your FM AM menu, as you can see. So you have your menu button, your Bluetooth telephone control, your various audio settings, the different settings for your AM, FM, your Bluetooth audio, and your auxiliary. You can activate your camera, but this car isn't equipped with the 360 camera, so it just brings you to the display settings for your reverse camera, your day and night settings. You can go through your settings as well for your connections, sound settings, your volume and beep. So under sound, you can adjust your bass, mid, treble, and your balance fader. You have the clock settings, customize your home and audio sources. You have the camera right here, same settings. You have more settings as well. Hit back to go back to your source. Hit back to go back to your AM FM display. So you want to go back to menu, hit this menu button, and you can go through your main menu right here with your FM, your call histories, your AM and FM, Bluetooth audio streaming. This car does support Apple CarPlay as well, and doesn't support Android Auto sadly. So you can hook up your USB cable to bring up the Apple CarPlay. So your clock display is right here with your day and time. You can customize the home menu. You can come back to this display. So you have your audio, phone connections, information, and your various settings. You have your buttons right here to play pause, volume and power knob, manual tuning knob. Push this to go to your sound settings, and hit this to go back to your FM AM display. Overall, the touchscreen is really responsive. It has good feedback as well, as you can see. I really love the feedback, and overall it's a very good head unit to use. I have no complaints for the head unit. So for the Almera VLP, you get a single zone automatic climate control system. You can adjust your fan speed, push this to enter the air conditioning, on off button, rear defrost, different modes, front defrost, recirculation, push this for automatic mode, and this is your driver side temperature knob. Your temperature knob for the whole cabin. Push it for automatic mode. Down here you get a power outlet, a USB port, and an auxiliary in. Get a storage area right here, your push start button, and right here is the gear lever. So this car comes with a CVT, continuously variable transmission. The CVT is aimed to provide better fuel economy over a regular automatic transmission. This transmission is controlled via the gear lever, and this transmission features a low gear mode as well. Overall, the transmission feels very nice. The gear lever feels very nice to operate. Down here, 2 cup holders, mechanical handbrake right here. Right here, front center armrest made out of leather. It feels very nice to slot your arms, and it's a lid which reveals to a storage area down there, together with a USB charging port. So this is the interior. You get a manual dimming rear view mirror. Up here, front reading lights, double side is your interior lights. So the sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror, and the sun visor for the passenger side does get a vanity mirror as well. So what do you think of the interior? Overall, in my opinion, it looks really nice. Do let me know what do you think of the interior in the comments below. For me, it's a great interior. It's miles better than the Honda City, if you ask me. And overall, it's a really nice interior. So that's it for the front. Let's continue with the rear seats. So let's open up the rear doors. So on the rear doors, you get your window control right here. You get a storage area. You get the same carbon fiber look-alike trim right here. You get a speaker, water holder or storage depending on what you use it for. So that's how the rear seats will look like if it's folded down. You get the same seat upholstery as well for the rear. Let's get inside. So the driver's seat is set to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 170 centimeters tall, so there is enough of space to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much, and in terms of headroom, I get about this much. Overall, the seats do feel really nice and comfortable back here. I do get decent amount of legroom, and for headroom is quite good as well. So down here, you get a USB charging port. You get your rear cabin lights up here. A grab handle right here. Seat storage can be found on the passenger side. On the driver's side, you don't get seat storage. Let me just fold the seats back up. And right here, you get a front center armrest with 2 cup holders for storage. So that's the interior of the 2021 Nissan Almera. In my opinion, it looks really nice. It's a very nice interior. It's better than the Honda City. And it's a lovely interior overall. Let's continue with the boot lid. So there are three ways that you can open up the boot lid for the 2021 Nissan Almera. The first way is via the lever inside the cabin that I showed you earlier on. The second way is via the button on the key fob. Or the third way is via the touchpad beneath the Nissan badge. You just simply walk towards the tailgate itself, locate a touchpad beneath the Nissan badge, press on it, and the boot will open right up. Boot space in the 2021 Nissan Almera is 486 litres. It is quite a big boot, I would say. So beneath the boot floor, you get a spare tyre right there with the tyre repair kit. You get a light as well, right there. The seats can be folded down as well. Overall, a decent boot. Now let's close it. Fuel door. So on the passenger side door, you get a speaker, water holder, storage, window control, storage area right here. The same carbon fiber look-alike trim is carried out here as well. Chrome door handle, Almera mats, and the passenger seat does get 4 manual adjustments as well. This lever adjusts the seat back, or this bar down here adjusts the seat position. There's the interior right there from far. It looks really nice. Step inside. So right here, you get a nicely sized glove box. As mentioned just now, sun visor for the passenger side does get a vanity mirror. The passenger does get a grab handle. So this is the interior. Overall, it looks nice. So now let's continue on. Let's get back to the front. So that's all for today's video on the 2021 Nissan Almera Turbo 1.0 VLP. Thanks for watching. Stay well, stay safe, and goodbye.